Right. It's all you, Chris.
Steve, I can't hear you if you guys are unmuted.
you
Oh,
hear us now?
I may be, okay. My speaker was muted.
I can't hear that at all, Mark.
Unbelievable. I'm in Chicago right now doing.
I can't hear you.
I'm presenting a training in Chicago and I had my speaker muted because my email kept dinging as I was presenting. But that was fully on me. I'm sitting here, yeah, anyway.
Graham, can you hear us?
Try the other one. Can you hear us now?
I can hear you guys just fine.
Graham, you're muted, but I see you talk, so I assume that means you can hear us.
Grab speakers off.
Graham, can you unmute?
All right, how's that?
There he is.
Now you're unmuted.
Yeah, now I feel the pressure to say something
You
smart.
just need to turn your speakers up or turn your volume up.
Well, I'm good. Are you hearing me?
We can hear you fine.
You
I had a
can-
speaker problem, you had a microphone problem, and balance each other out. Now we're all good.
Okay,
Oh, there we go. Now I hear him.
Hey, can you guys hear us okay now?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. I think we're
Good.
Okay, we're recording at 6:01. I don't think this has to be long. We can call to order the June 14th special Civil Service Commission meeting. And so we will, I can't even talk today. So we have the meeting minutes from April 26, 2023 that we need to have approved. Do we need those read or do we have a motion to approve those?
motion made.
Second.
Second, any discussion?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Okay, motion carries. I don't think we have anybody on for public comment. From what I see. And then moving on to old business, we have nothing. New business, we have the the fire lieutenant promotion list that we need to have certified.
There we go.
Hey, chief, any,
Yep, I'll let Mark talk. So this is your list. There were 2 test dates for this, 3 candidates total, and you'll see their combined scores there. So we did a work rating assessment on Monday, June 5th, in which the candidates three previous performance evaluations were looked at, as well as resumes and anything that they submitted as far as trainings and whatnot. Those were all given a score for that day. And then the skills assessment took place at the consortium down in Kent, where the candidates went through two different role plays, as well as what's it called?
Incident command.
Incident command. So they did those 3 things that day. And those were each assessed and scored. And then these are the combined scores from all of those. That's kind of a big general overview. I'll let Chief maybe kind of go into a little bit more detail, or him or I can answer any questions that you have.
Yeah, no, Kim summed it up. We did do a different balance of rating on this. So the 2 highest rating were incident command as well as work history rating. So that made up 60% of the score. And then the 2 assessments made up the other 40% of the score. One was a personnel issue. The other one was dealing with a customer, dealing with a community member that was struggling to get something done in our business. The list, the way it played out, we originally had 4 candidates and had to postpone the date for a little bit, but the 4th candidate couldn't make it, unfortunately. So we ended up with the 3 here, and honestly, this was similar to how we thought the list was going to play out. So we weren't really surprised by the final scores. we were very satisfied with the process. We outsourced this, just so you're aware, to a consultant. Aperture EQ is the name of the consultant. The owner of it is not only a resident, but her business is also in town. We stumbled across her information while we were looking for a consultant, and saw that she does civil service testing. Her experience is from Renton, City of Renton and City of Auburn. And we brought her in, we hired her as a subcontractor and she ran with it and did a phenomenal job for us. So really satisfied with her. We try to do that because it just takes the workload off the existing limited staff that are here, but it also creates that separation between the people internally managing it and this perception that maybe there's something going on that's not necessarily toward the process, if you will. So it's nice to have that outsourced person to do it. But she did great for us.
Yeah, my thought on it is the more transparent you can be by letting somebody else do it, if at all possible, and they're good, then I think that's the right thing to do. There's enough questions floating around just in general in
Yeah.
government.
Yeah.
So if you can take some of that off, then I think it's good.
She has a history in HR. I think she worked in HR for about 20 years in government, and she had a very regimented, very like tight system
Good,
with all of this. Yeah.
good, and it's nice that it's local.
Mhm. Oh, yeah. Mhm.
Good,
Yep. She was great to work with.
good, awesome.
All right. Any other questions? No? All right.
So if there's no other questions, do we have a motion to certify the list that we're seeing?
So moved.
Second,
Okay, any discussion? Okay, no discussion. So all those in favor, say aye.
aye.
Aye. All those opposed? Okay, motion carries and the list has been certified.
Thank you. That's great. We're going to do chief's interviews for this position tomorrow is our plan. We're moving pretty quickly because we have to do the promotions by the end of the month.
Okay.
And there's 2 vacancies right now, so likely 2 of the 3 will be promoted. So it depends on how the chief interviews go. So we'll keep you posted.
Cool. Excellent.
Thank you.
Sounds
All
good.
right. That's it.
So that is all we have. So do we have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Motion made.
Second.
Yeah, all those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Okay, motion carries. Meeting is adjourned.
I love